From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Alan Crone.
Clear sky, cool weather, light winds, and this afternoon sunshine and a high temperature well above seasonal average. Normally we're around 81 to 82. Today we're looking at 90 to 91 in the metro. There'll be some upper 80s across the eastern sections, and we'll have a south wind returning to 7 to 12 miles per hour. Before we get too much more into our weather pattern, I'm going to take you out to the Atlantic. So we have Tropical Storm Philippe that is here. That's going to spin around a little bit over the next couple of days, kind of waffle a little bit to the west-northwest, and then start to become a depression. But this next wave here over the next 7 days has a chance to become a formidable tropical system. And next up on the name, unless there's another wave that just develops and gets the name, would be Rena. So we'll be posting more about that as we head into the weekend. Okay, well, the morning lows have been really pleasant. This morning, we're going to be in the lower 60s, some spots in the upper 50s. Morning lows are not going to change too much over the next several days, but they will come up a little bit Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because the pattern starts to slowly change at this point. And the warm and dry weather pattern is going to stick around. Now, we still have that front that's going to stall across far southern Kansas late tonight and early tomorrow morning. There'll be a few clouds on the state line area. There could be one little sprinkle up there, but it's a low probability. The winds come up just a little bit on Friday and Saturday. That's one reason why the morning lows will also start to come up through that time period. But again, no major storm system yet because we have one that's through the Midwest today. This ridge of high pressure is going to expand and move right on top of us by Thursday and Friday. So that's going to keep all the major storm systems away. But by Sunday, the ridge is now positioned here near Chicago. And this big storm system on the Pacific Northwest starts to drop down. This one eventually will bring us some active weather, we think, as we get into the middle of next week. So no major storm systems nearby. We have this weak boundary that's going to be across southern Kansas early tomorrow morning. Just to mention for a sprinkle there, but we're not even going to add a probability, but it would be right in through here as we head into the middle part of next week. That will, at least based on the pattern, that would bring us a storm system nearby. So for the Tulsa State Fair, the outlook is not too bad here as we head over the next couple of days, but by the middle part of next week, things will change a little bit. Friday night football, the only thing we've changed here, we brought the temperature up for the kickoff at 83. Most of the game will still be into the 70s and a south breeze at 10 to 15 miles per hour. So we have visibility numbers this morning. They're looking pretty good. No major visibility issues at this point. Have a little bit of patchy fog here and there. So we're in the 60s now. We do have some spots into the 50s. For example, you take a look at Pawhuska and Bartlesville, Bristow at 59 to 60, Stillwater at 58, and Tahlequah at 61. So 84 at noon, 3 o'clock today. That's where we're going to be very close to our high of 90 to 91. And high temperatures in your hometown also would be somewhat into the upper 80s and the lower 90s today. And there's really not going to be a lot of change over the next several days. Now, tomorrow morning, a few clouds across far northern Oklahoma to southern Kansas. Low probability for sprinkle there. Thursday morning, 65 and a high of 90. Here's Friday, 66, a high of 90. The south wind comes up just a little bit. Over the weekend, we're still in the upper 80s, close to 90. And by the middle of next week, Jonathan, that's when the pattern will change. We'll start to track more showers and storms near the area.